moving our city to another level, who has the challenge of taking us to another level, the vision that he has and the energy level that he has, and truly will make a difference as time goes on. Being a married is not easy. I guess you wonder how I know. I just know. It's not an easy job. It's a tough job. It's a difficult job, and you never please everybody you have to do. But I will say this to you, that I believe his intentions are honorable and pleasing. I believe that he wants to make a difference in our city with the help of those who want to help him and work with him. And I believe over time he'll do that. It's just a tough course. It's just tough. And as you see on TV right now with the Republicans and the Democrats, and health bill and Obamacare and all that, now they are having battles. It's no different here. We go through the same thing. But let me take this time now to share with you some information that he texted me that I got earlier. I tried to download it while I worked over here all day trying to get everything together with the staff. And I didn't get it done on a sheet of paper, but I have it on my phone. He texted me today. I want to thank you, man, for getting this to me, because I needed to talk about the things he wanted me to share with you. It wasn't things that I already know about him. But here's what I'm going to say to you about the things that he has accomplished and plans to accomplish in the future. And it reads, Darrio Melton is the mayor of the historic city of Selma. Darrio is an experienced and trusted leader, problem solver, and community builder who has broad and deep policy experience in a wide range of issues, including education, transportation, and infrastructure, state boards, agencies, and commissions, economic development and tourism, as well as state government. Darrio's passion is sharing his insight and experiences to empower individuals, organizations, and communities to reach their goals. Darrio started his career as a staffer in Alabama in the 7th Congressional District, assisting constituents with federal agencies and federal grants. Since that time, Darrio has been elected Alabama State House of Representatives, where he received coveted recognition. 2011, he was recognized as Freshman Legislator of the Year, 2013 House Democratic Caucus Legislator of the Year, in 2014 Alabama Top 20 Leaders Under 40, Alabama House Democratic Caucus Chair in 2014 through 2016. Darrio received his bachelor's degree in psychology from the University of Alabama in Birmingham and his master's in divinity from Emory University. Darrio served also as a motivational and inspirational speaker. So we are glad he's an inspirational and motivational speaker. So he's going to turn us all on. Yeah, we look like this, and he comes free to me. So I mean, not a paid speaker, so he's free. I think he is. So but we're in store for a great message, I'm sure, from him tonight. He is also an ordained pastor and spiritual advisor. Darrio is married to Christy Armory and has 2 children, Darrio II and Kinsey Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce the song of Our Marriage from Darrio Melton.
Good evening. Good evening. Let me say this before I say anything else. Once a mayor, always a mayor. What the former mayor did for this city. I want to publicly thank you and applaud you for leading the city for 8 years. Can you all be all those who graced this podium with me, thank you all for being here today as well. Pastor, it's always good seeing you. Ms. Henson, I'm in your hands tonight. Mistress of the ceremony, I'm in your hands. Mr. Powell, I'm not sure if you're going to help pull me in, if you got me on the carpet or not, but I'm here under their watch tonight. It says much about a person when they take their energy and focus on the smaller people, the people who often voices are heard. And for that, Mayor Evans began this program, or this award ceremony 6 years ago from my understanding. And that says much about his heart and his character, that he created something that will give back to our kids. And you measure the greatness of a person by what they do for the younger people. And so this program, this award, this achievement award, is something that's definitely needed in our city, because we have to do more for our young people. We we have to invest. We have to pour out into our young people. We have to sow greatness into them. And often when I get the opportunity to talk to young people, I like to share with them, or share with parents as well, stories that made an impact on my life. Things that I carry deeply inside of my heart. So today I want to share with you, you may have heard me share it before, but I still want to share with you again, a parable. And that is the parable of the pencil. I think it's very fitting tonight that we talk about that. That the pencil maker said to the pencil before he sent it out into the world, he said, if you listen to these 5 things I want to tell you, you will be the best pencil that you ever could be. He said, number 1, in life, in order for you to make a difference, you got to make sure that you're in somebody's hands. He said, if you make sure you're in somebody's hands, you can be the best pencil that you possibly can be. Number 2, he said to the pencil, in your lifetime, there will be some sharpening moments, some opportunities, or some times that will come that will challenge you. But those challenges will make you the best pencil you can be. Thirdly, he said to him, you will make mistakes in life. And whatever mistake you make, you need to remember that you can erase those mistakes. Fourthly, he said to the pencil, the most important thing about you is not what's on the outside of you, but it's what's on the inside of you. What's the most important thing about you. And finally, he said to the pencil, wherever you go in this world, make sure you leave your mark. I want to say to the young people here tonight, and even the adults, if this is fitting to you, in order for you to benefit from the award that has been given to you this evening, or will be given to you, you have to remember that number 1, your life has to be in God's hand. Because if your life is not in God's hand, nothing else really matters. Nothing matters. How much money you make, it really doesn't matter. How many people like you, it really doesn't matter. What fame you may get, what fortune you may get, it really doesn't matter if God is not in control of your life. So if you don't get anything else out of the night, you need to know your life needs to be in God's hand. So why is that important? God is your creator. It's in Him that you actually have your existence. So you have to be in God's hand. Number 2, let me say this to you, that being young, or if my grandmother said it this way, live long enough, you will have challenges in life. But challenges are not to set you back. Challenges are to bring out the greatness inside of you. Many of us won't even know that we have greatness inside of us unless we are challenged. So when you see challenges, that is a reminder to you that there's something great about you. That the Lord who holds you in His hand only allows things to come up to you to bring out the greatness that's inside of you. Thirdly, let me say to you, it doesn't matter where you were born. It doesn't matter who your parents are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Because some of us was born on the wrong side of the track. Some of us didn't come from the best parents. Some of us, we struggled coming up. Some of us struggling now coming up. But it doesn't matter what we have on the outside. What matters is what's on the inside of us that nobody can touch. What does that look at at school as young people? They may call you names. They may talk about you. Do you know when I was some of y'all's age, I used to get teased a lot. They said, there's that big head there. Y'all got a big head, but the big head is smart. There's that big nose Darrio. Yes, but that big nose Darrio was serious about getting his work. And it has led to many things in life. Because what they said about me did not define who I am. And what I say to you this evening, what folks say about you don't define who you are. You ought not be worried about what they say. You ought to be worried about what He says. And God says that you are fearfully and you're wonderfully made. It matters what you think about yourself. But so many of our young people focus on peer pressure, what peers say. And let me give you a news announcement this evening. Everybody will not like you. Get over it. Go ahead and cry. Get over it. Cry with your mama, your dad, your friend. They will not like you. But guess what? What other folks think about you ain't none of your business. Let them worry about it. Fourthly, let me say this to you. You will make mistakes in life. I made plenty of them. Gonna make some more. I'm sure Mayor Evans can identify with this. As mayors, we make many mistakes. He said we do. But get it. You make mistakes because you are trying to do something. Nobody applaud you for sitting on the sideline doing nothing. You have to make decisions in life. And if the decision is not the right decision, you got the ability to go back and make another decision. So what you miss at this time, go and do it another way. You just found out a way how not to do it. You say, well, I know it don't work this way, let me try another way. And if that way doesn't work, guess what? Try another way. So take a venture in life. Don't be afraid to launch out into the deep. So many of us stand in the shallow waters of life when the real action takes place is in the deep waters of life. You got to risk drowning sometimes if you're going to be great. But what's more important this evening is not that just you who's in your hand or who hand you're in. Not just that you will go through pain sometimes and sharpening sometimes. Not that's just what's on the inside of you, and not just that you have to erase something, but what's important tonight. And I think that's what this award is about. Is that you made an impression or you left a mark on somebody. Your life really doesn't matter. If you just come up in here, suck up on air, many of y'all like pizza, eat pizza, play video games, get on your iPhones, your iPads, your Androids. That's not what life is about. When you leave the schools, when you leave whatever environment in which you come in, they ought to know that you were there. You need to leave a mark wherever you go in life. Whether it's a mark that people like or don't like, they ought to know that you existed. And that's what this whole thing is about. Tonight, you are making a mark tonight. That somebody's going to know that you matter. That your life matters. What you do matter. So tonight, we salute you. We congratulate you. Mayor Evans, thank you so much for making sure that these young people know that someone is watching what they're doing with their lives. And what you do really matters. Because you are the leaders of the 21st century. I'm considered an old man now. Yes. Because it doesn't matter what y'all said that. He said I'm not an old man. What matters is what I do to prepare for your generation. This is not about my generation. It's about your generation. And it's important that you take the torch. You make Selma a better Selma. You make Alabama a better Alabama. You make the United States a better United States. The torch is going to be in your hand. So tonight, this is a reminder as we acknowledge you, as we celebrate you, that you are the leaders that we've been looking for. God bless you, and thank you for having this.